money habits I'm starting in 2025 in order to reach my financial goals. I've been a huge fan of the book Atomic Habits, so I've made sure that these are practical, easy to implement habits that anyone can follow. I've actually implemented some of these habits for years now, so it's only natural I carry them over to the next year as well as share them with you because I'm confident it can help you too. Now, if you're excited about improving your finances in this new year, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Let's dive right in. 1. Waiting 24 to 48 hours on any big purchase decisions. Have you ever bought something online and regretted it later? Yeah, same here. This is becoming way too common, especially in our digitally connected world.
It's an ad to make you buy stuff.
That's why I've started waiting 24 to 48 hours on any impulsive or big non-essential purchases. This gives me time to pause, cool off, and decide if I really need it or want it. Most of the time, after sleeping on that decision, that urge will completely go away. A recent example of this for me was when my friend told me that she wanted to buy the Apple AirPods Max headphones. She said it was on sale and that they rarely have this on sale, and all of a sudden I found myself wanting to FOMO and get it too. Like, I'm pretty sure that the word sale was a trigger for me, and I was this close to clicking the buy button and actually purchasing it. What stopped me in the tracks was remembering the 24 to 48 purchase rule. The Apple AirPods Max headphones are not cheap. It would have come out to over $600 after taxes. So I closed the shopping tab, shut off my laptop, and distracted myself by watching a movie. After going to bed and waking up the next day, the desire went away. I came back to my senses and remembered that I literally have AirPods Pro and I really don't need this item. The main reason why I started considering it was hearing the word sale.
There's a sale at Penny's!
So just by implementing that wait period, I kept over $600 of my hard-earned money in my pocket. Now, if you have a shopping compulsive disorder, I highly recommend also implementing 2 habits related to this. 1, it's keeping a wish list of non-essential items. As soon as you're tempted to buy something, write down that product into a list, and you can always revisit this list the next day. If you find that you no longer want it, cross it off your list. But if you still want it, consider saving it for yourself for a special occasion like your birthday or the holidays. The second micro habit here is if you absolutely want to stop yourself from impulse purchasing, literally search up de-influencing videos on that product or service you want to buy. I'm not gonna lie, my friend and I were successfully de-influenced from buying the Apple headphones when we watched videos on how fickle the Apple AirPod Max was, and that even the most micro movements would make the headphones fall off, as well as how easily dirty it gets, especially if you're a girly who wears makeup. So watching de-influencing videos can work. Moving on, 2 is deleting shopping apps from your phone and actually removing your credit cards from them. These apps of your favorite stores are designed to make you spend. A lot of these apps allow you to use Apple Pay, and so that one-click checkout makes it really easy for you to spend money. It's probably one of the best inventions they've made in order to encourage mindless shopping and increase their profits. So the best thing you can do, delete the apps and remove your credit card info. That way you create a significant barrier to entry to actually purchase an item from a store. Doing this makes purchasing items extra hard because you actually have to put effort into downloading the app or searching it on the web, as well as putting your credit card info, all barriers to stop yourself from making any shopping decisions that you did not plan for. Now, if you're thinking, Natalie, but these apps tell me the discounts and sales that are going on. That's definitely true, but you getting a notification of a sale and clearance going on is definitely not on your own time. And because of that, it leads you to spend more because you didn't plan for it. But if you absolutely need to keep track of the discounts and sales going on your favorite stores, then what you can do is open up a separate email specifically dedicated to shopping. Use this email to sign up for all of the retailers, log out, and then if you actually want to intentionally shop, you can log back in. Next, 3 is reviewing my subscriptions regularly. Subscriptions are like sneaky little leaks in your budget. According to a CNET survey, US adults spend an average of $91 on subscriptions each month. And in recent years, subscription creep has led to more consumers paying for unwanted monthly and annual memberships. In fact, this recently happened to me when I was looking at my business expenses. I noticed a $300 annual charge to a service that I haven't used in 6 to 7 months. I was honestly livid that they were just easily able to take my money without me knowing and remembering. Something I actually have to do this week is email them and see if they're willing to refund me. So how can you avoid subscription creep? First, take 10 minutes to write all of your monthly subscriptions. Make sure to look at all of your bank statements and your Apple subscriptions. That way you can be mindful of the charges. Next, make a habit of reviewing your subscriptions every month or every quarter to make sure that you're only paying for services that you actually use. And last tip is if you're prone to signing up for free subscriptions and forgetting to cancel and getting charged for it.
Am I paying for this?
Make sure that right there and then, once you sign up for the free trial, also cancel it. That way you can actually try out the service and the subscription isn't renewed. Next 4 is track my expenses weekly. I used to track my expenses monthly, and to be honest, it was very overwhelming. There was just way too much transactions to log for one day. Now I'm making a habit to track my expenses twice in 1 week. When you're tracking your expenses weekly as opposed to monthly, you're able to catch those overspending habits early. It's like doing a quick financial check so that you can course correct before things spiral out of control. And it really doesn't have to be complicated. Use whatever works for you, an app, a spreadsheet, or the good old pen and paper. The point is to stay consistent. That 10-minute check-in is the difference between knowing where your money is going and constantly wondering why your account balance is lower than expected. Moving on, 5 is investing in learning high income skills for 1 hour a week. One of the best ways to grow your income isn't just working harder. It's actually by working smarter. And that starts with learning skills that make you more valuable. High income skills like coding, digital marketing, sales, project management, public speaking can all open up new opportunities that are higher pay. I know this firsthand because I personally was able to double my income when I learned the skill of content creation on top of my 9-to-5 analytics job. If you want to implement this, choose one skill that can align with your career or side hustle and set a deadline to master it. Then actively look for ways to apply this, whether that's in your job, freelancing, or launching your own business. By making learning a weekly habit, you're not just setting yourself up to earn more, you're giving yourself the freedom to choose how and where you work. And that freedom is priceless. Next 6 is saving ahead and automatically for your goals. I'm implementing this habit by thinking about all of the expenses that happen frequently throughout the year. Like, I know every time it hits holidays, I have to spend a certain amount on Christmas gifts. Or I know that I'm always spending money on my dog for the annual vet checkup. So instead of spending out of pocket when these events happen, I've set up sinking funds in my SoFi account where I save ahead monthly for each and every goal. I have an estimate of the total cost for these goals, and I break it down to smaller monthly amounts. I'm proactive rather than reactive. That way, when these purchases come up, I'm not stressed about it because I intentionally saved for it. Moving on, 7 is maxing out my retirement accounts. Retirement may feel far away, but the earlier you start, the better. Thanks to compound growth, every dollar you invest in your 20s and 30s can grow 10 times by the time you retire. Maxing out my retirement account has been a habit that I've had for years since I started my career, but now that I'm self-employed, I really want to make sure that I'm maxing out my solo 401k. By maxing out your retirement account, not only are you lowering your taxable income, but you're taking care of your future self. Next, number 8, negotiate bills. Did you know that people who actively ask for lower fees or better rates often have a higher chance of getting them because businesses do not want to lose you as a customer? All of this is to say, don't be afraid to negotiate. If you want to implement this habit, these are the bills you might want to try negotiating: cable, internet, phone, car insurance, credit card interest, and medical bills. Make sure you do your research and compare rates across different service providers so that when you actually negotiate, you're prepared to walk away from their service, because just when they feel like they're about to lose you, they will be primed to give you the best offer.
Talk to the hand, because the face don't want to hear it anymore.
Other tips here is you can look into bundling services or getting on a family plan to lower these bills. Number 9 is implement no spend weeks. My husband and I are traveling to 4 different countries this year: Hawaii, Mexico, Europe, and the Philippines. So while we have a travel fund that we're saving up for all of these trips, I know that when we come back from these trips and before it, we'll want to bring more balance into our spending. 1 week before these trips, I feel like it's natural to want to implement a no spend week, knowing that we're gonna have a lot of fun and spend more money while we're on these trips. And we'll probably feel the same way once we come back from these trips. Doing a no spend week will allow us to do a financial reset. And last but not least, 10, set aside 1 hour to learn about personal finances every week. I've read a lot of finance books in my quest to financial freedom. These are some of my favorites. But this year, I want to make a habit of rereading some of these books as well as picking up new books so that I can surround myself with that knowledge. So that's it, friends. These are the 10 money habits to start in 2025 if you want to reach your financial goals. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe for more money videos like this. And if your goal is to save money in 2025, I'll link a video that I've done that I personally did to cut back on spending last year. Goodbye for now, and I'll see you in the next video.